Hello everyone. Hi, welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I made this beautiful knitted slash crocheted shawl. It is perfect for the fall. It is so cute. So I can't wait to show you guys it. But before we get into the tutorial, I wanted to give a huge thank you to you guys. Yes, you guys, because we recently hit 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers. Thank you. And because I don't want to make this intro too long, let's get into the tutorial, shall we? It's very fun, very lit. Let's get into it. Oh, the variety! Okay, so for this project, I really wanted to use scrap yarn that I have not, well, used or have any known uses for. I have some yarn here, and I also have yarn here on this shelf. This shelf is where I keep, sorry, I'm like scooting you closer. This shelf is where I keep most of my scrap yarn slash, that's it, my scrap yarn. That's where I keep most of my scrap yarn, my supplies. Oh, this is Pablo. He fell. Pablo. And also I'm using my phone as a mic. I don't even know if I'll be using this footage. So as long as this sounds good, I should not be using this. That's why I have my phone right here, okay? Yeah, okay. I have a few pieces of yarn that I know for sure I'm using for this. So let me spread these out. These are all balls that, oh, I'm not even in frame. So these are all balls that I've used, and this is just a scrap yarn. This black and white is always handy, so I'm gonna try to refrain from using that. But I do have this yarn right here. I want to go for more of a neutral kind of look. So, bitch. I also have this, and this is more of a thinner yarn, so I feel like this would be fun to add in there. Oopsies. I have this yarn right here. Oh, I have another ball of this, so we can use a lot of this yarn. Also this yarn and maybe this stuff too. This yarn too. So after I show the yarn, wait, what am I doing? To the, what is it called? Drawing board, also known as my iPad, and we're going to look at the colors we have and sketch something out with it. We're gonna use Procreate, our best friend. I'm just putting this shit back though. Okay, let's go. We have these two boys right here. So this will be the main color. Super gorgeous, like brown. It's like a nutmeg brown. I like this. We have this leftover beige yarn. Then I have this other beige yarn, which is, it's a slight darker beige compared to that one. Then we have this super dark brown. This, it literally matches my glove. My arm warmers. I just realized that. And I also have this cream white. And last but not least, just plain old white. Originally, I wasn't gonna record myself doing the sketching process, or the designing process, I should say. But I thought it'd be fun just to add in. I love watching people draw, so I was like, let me do it. That'd be pretty fun. And plus, this was fun to rewatch as I was editing. I was like, wow, I love that. I didn't really stick to the sketch here. I kind of, let's just say the final product was based on these sketches. With the sleeves, this really did come in handy, but with the top, I was kind of like, I don't really need it. I kind of know what I'm doing, but with the sleeves, since they're so long and so many different colors, I was like, yeah, this was nice to have to lean on whenever I got like a little confused or just like brain farty and like didn't know what to do. So for the ribbing, I'm using the lighter beige yarn. Got my old trusty dusty wooden knitting needle. But before we start, do you guys like my nails? It's like a nude pinkish color. Like, they're super cute. They're like subtle, but like still like glam. Like, pretty. Meow. So first I'm starting by making a slip knot and casting on 65 stitches. 65 stitches. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm currently at 53 and I did not make the tail long enough. So I have to redo it all. So I'm gonna do that off camera, shall we? 65 stitches. Here it is. So for the ribbing, I was gonna do knit 2, purl 2, but I think I'm just gonna go with the classic knit 1, purl 1. Okay, now that we got the 3 rows done, and so that means we have to start off with her, the nutmeg brown. It kind of looks like marble cake, doesn't it? Like that yellowish, golden beige yellow cake and like the chocolate. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I have completed one side. I've made these shoulders off camera. I can't show you because I'm holding the camera. And you're like, hey, I wanted to know how to make them. Lucky for you, I'm gonna show you that right now. Don't be upset. I'm officially claiming this one as the back, just for one small reason. You wanna know why? Because I did 1 row of the beige, but I found that I don't actually like the way that looks. So for this one, and this one is officially the front. So anyways, let me show you how I made the shoulder part slash the collar, like how to make the sweater. Let's go. Now we are making the shoulder sections. Taking my brown yarn, I'm going to knit 1 whole row. Then, since I'm on my purl side, I'm going to purl 18 stitches. Then I'm going to purl an additional 2 and then cast off by pulling the back stitch up and over the first stitch, which is a cast off. And you're going to do that until you have 18 left on the other side. So 18 on one side, 18 on the other. So you have one shoulder and another shoulder section. And for both of my shoulder sections, I'm doing the same as what I did on the back. Now I'm sewing the 2 panels together. Oh, heads up, make sure you pin your panels together before you sew, because you can make this annoying twist and then have to take it all apart and re-sew all the work you just did. Yeah, exciting, look at that. I'm so happy that I made this mistake. Finally, I sewed the front and back panels together correctly. I'm going to sew the sides, which are going to make the armholes. Now taking my stitch markers, I'm going to measure it, and it came up to like 7.5, but I didn't want the armholes to be too big, so I made the armholes about 3.5 inches, and then I just pinned the rest. That would be where I would sew the bottom part. And voila, we have our armholes. Now we are going to begin to make the ribbing of the neck hole. Putting my needle into the stitch, I'm going to pull the yarn through just like that, and that's literally how you add any type of knitting or cast on to any type of knitting for sleeves, collars, whatever. That's also how you're going to make your sleeves, by the way. And don't forget your rounded stitch markers so you know where the row ends and where the new row begins. By the way, I knit one, purled one for 2 rows, then for the 3rd row I cast off. I have completed the body of the sweater, of the top. And to make sure everything is good before we start the sleeves, because once you start the sleeves, there's no going back. There's no going back. I'm just kidding, there is going back, but you're gonna have to take apart all that work you did. Trust me, been there, done that. Wait, let me show you the color real quick. So here it is. It is the same as the ribbing down here. I did 3 rows to go with the ribbing, and let's try her on. Okay, look at her. Just how I imagined it. Like, look at that, it's so cute. Now onto the sleeves. The sleeves went through a lot of trial and error, but which makes me glad I did it off camera first before I showed you how to make the other one. Yeah, anyways, at first I just did 1 row of double crochet and another row of triple crochet, and that's how that turned out. Did not like that, so I took it all out, and then I just did a skip a stitch, double crochet, and I like that a lot better, and I'm going to show you how I did that. But first I had to get to that point, just like that. Look how fast that was. Wow, I did that so fast. And I do have this quick diagram that kind of shows like the basics of the sleeve, how many colors of each row, the increased rows and everything. So you can just refer to this. I also refer to that a lot. So here it is. You can screenshot it, whatever. Okay, so taking my darker, thinner beige yarn and my 5.5mm crochet hook, I made a slip knot. I chained 3 and an additional 2, and then skipped a stitch and then double crocheted. And then after that, I chained 2, skipped a stitch, and then double crocheted. Oh, and I messed up. And then double crochet. There you go. That's better. And then I'm going to do it one more time. Chain 2, skip 1, and then double crochet. And you're going to do that. So you're going to do that for as many rows as you want. I did 2, and then I knitted again, then I added another one. But you can do as many as you want. Now, how to cast on and increase with crochet stitches. So taking my needle, I'm going to cast on normally, going through the stitches. The smaller chains are kind of hard to get in, but if you put enough pressure, you can get in there. And now I'm going to show you how to increase. So you're going to go through, you're going to cast one on regularly. And then for the increase, you can either pick the front or back to make my increase. And you're literally just going to cast on. So instead of going through the stitch one time, you're going through it twice. And that's literally how you increase. And you're going to do that for every 9. Now I'm going to show you how to increase. And this is just how you generally increase in knitting. So you can use this for literally any other project. So it's a nice skill to have. Okay. So I'm switching colors. It doesn't really matter. I just thought I'd tell you. Okay, so you're going to knit about 8 stitches. I did 8 in this clip, but 9 works too. I liked 9. I did 9 on my other sleeve, and I found that one, I like the way 9 looked a lot better. But 8 works too. Okay, so you're gonna spread open your knitting, and that bar between the 2 stitches right here, that bar, you're going to lift it up and twist it. And you can use your fingers also, but I just use my needles so you can clearly see what I'm doing, but like your fingers work well too. And all you're gonna have to do is literally knit into that stitch. And that's how you increase. And you do that for a whole row, and then you also do this with the other increase rows. So here is the completed sleeve. This wasn't a very detailed tutorial or beginner friendly. You did have to know kind of what you're doing, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway, and on to the outro. It is done. It looks so gorgeous. I love how she came out. She came out so cute. I love her so much. She's very pretty. Let me show you guys. Look how pretty she is. Like, I did not sew the inside of this one yet. I sewed this one though, but I didn't sew the inside of this one because I really wanted to like hurry up and get this out for you guys, and that would have took an extra 30 minutes. And here it is. I really hope you guys found this tutorial useful in some way. And if you did make this and you would like to show it off or like show me, you can tag me in my Instagrams. I have 2. I have my YouTube/art account, which is here, Instagram account. And you can also tag me in my personal account, and you may be featured in my next video, or I could repost your post or your creation, whatever you want to call it, on my story, which is probably more likely to happen. I'll probably do that more frequently than post it at the end of a video, because it takes me a minute to get some videos out, and I'll probably pick like 2 people or 3. I don't know, but let's just make a community full of creative people. Like, this is what we're here to do: inspire, have fun, and just be creative. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be... Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you. You stay beautiful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Why are you still here? Get off the video. It's over. Bye. Love you, baby.